Hey guys, producer here. So before we get this started, I just wanted to let y'all know, I'm gonna do barely, if any, editing on this video. So it's basically just gonna be some raw video, raw audio with nothing. I just don't feel like editing today. Plus, I just want to see how it's gonna turn out. But yeah. Also, happy Mother's Day if you're a mother and you're watching this. So, yeah, back to the video.
Welcome to the Arbitrary Peepaw podcast. I'm your host, Makai Davis. My best friend, Jasmine, she's the producer. I love you, Pookie. Strategically. This is the podcast where we talk about very arbitrary things. Like how you can't say the word strategically. I almost messed up a little bit. I almost messed up on that one. Or how Walmart, they be having wines there, and they be taking like a couple of minutes to open that jewelry box that you wanted to get for your grandma for Mother's Day. Took 2-3 minutes. Or how there'd be a spider in your house, and you was gonna kill it, but you was trying to get the shoe, but by the time you got the shoe, it was gone. on today's episode, you might notice a little bit something different. We ain't got the table. You probably didn't even know there was a table, but we ain't got the table. We did not feel like setting it up because it'd be a workout. We'd have to pick the table up from over there, put it here, and then What? She wanted my phone. I forgot. But yeah. So yeah, we didn't feel like putting up the table, so this is a tableless episode. I have spatial awareness, okay? I promise. Okay, I totally didn't cut myself while I was flinging my arms in the air. I hit my hand on one of the broken glass on my lamp in my room that I totally didn't break 4 or 5 years ago with my toy lightsaber. But on today's episode, we got a lot of things to talk about. My week has been, I kind of had a long week, especially in the last 2 days. Because, I've been going through it for the last 2 days, especially at 2 very specific places. Walmart and KFC. Especially KFC, because I was... So let me run it down for you real quick. So I think it was Thursday. It was Thursday. And the day before, my aunt was like, hey, do you want to get, something for your grandma and your mom for Mother's Day? I was like, yeah, let me go get something for Gigi and my mother for Mother's Day. So she picked me up. We go to the Walmart on I think it was Washington. So we go to the Walmart Washington. We go to the jewelry section, right? So as we go into the jewelry section, we look in everything over there. It's like, for some reason, it's like wildly expensive. It's like $100 or $200. So I'm like, we ain't got the facilities for that, big man. So, I look around everywhere else, and I saw like these cute little earrings that was like $23, $24, $25. So they was real cute in there and everything. So like I wanted to get them, but there was no employees around, so I had to press a button, and so I pressed the button a few times. I pressed the button a few times, and and so tell me why this one Walmart worker comes up. He Hawaiian, and so he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, what you need? I'm like, can you please open this box, like the jewelry box, so I could get this?" And so he's like, yeah. So, he gets his key out. Right? He's opening he's about to open the box. But he opens the top one first. Easy. He opens the top one easy. Easy one. Then he goes down to the second one, right? He goes down to the second one. Tell me why it takes this man 2 minutes and 37 seconds to open that jewelry box. I didn't actually count how many minutes were there, but it felt like it. Cause he over here, trying to open the box. I'm like, I'm like, how long is it gonna take you to open it? And she gave me this, and I don't know why it took him so long. I'm looking at my aunt like, you see this? You see that? This is why we should went to Target. And so I'm like, and so he finally opened it after don't fall now. He finally opened it after a good 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm like, finally, and then he grabs the thing that I wanted. He's like, oh, and then we follow him to self checkout, and I buy it, then we go to Target. We go to Target. I buy my mom a shirt. I bought her a Sesame Street shirt. It was a cute little shirt. So we buy that. We leave, and then I'm feeling hungry too. So I'm like, dang, I could use me some KFC. So we go to the KFC, right. We go to the KFC. We go up there. I ask for a number 12, which was the I think it was the pickled chicken sandwich. That the chicken sandwich, but with it had it was the chicken sandwich with mayo and extra pickles. It was really good. I bought it with me while I went out with Jasmine one time a couple of weeks ago. I think it was for during episode 4, and I don't know. So I asked for it. My aunt was like, "Oh, I'll pay for you." I'm like, "Okay, thank you. No, thank you so much." So we go up there. She orders it for me, because she's the one driving. I don't have my license yet. She orders it for me. We go up to the window, right? They give me my drink. They give me my Pepsi. Then they give her the bag. So she looks in the bag. I'm thinking, since she looked in the bag, I'm good. So automatically she hands me the bag. I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna have me a good day. I'm gonna have me a real good day. I got my KFC. I got my mom, my grandma some presents. I even bought me a little something. I'm gonna go home with my KFC. I'm gonna watch my medical show, and we good. We set. So and I didn't want to eat my food while I'm in the car because I was saving my sandwich for my medical show. So I go home. So my aunt takes me home. I go home. I see Tiger. I'm like, oh hey Tiger. I go upstairs. I'm ready to eat. So tell me why I pull out. I open it. I open the bag. I'm like, wait, what is this? Tell me why I see fries, a biscuit, and a box of nuggets. I'm like, oh nah. I'm mad. I start running around the house. I start stumping around the house. I'm marching. I walk through every piece of the house. The bed, both bathrooms, the living room, the kitchen, the garage, the basement. I even went out into the backyard because I was so mad because they gave me these chicken nuggets instead of my chicken sandwich, and a biscuit and some fries. I'm like, oh nah. And so then I call my aunt. I'm like, hey, they gave me the wrong thing. She's like, oh, they did. I thought you checked the bag. She's like, oh no, well you better eat them chicken nuggets. I'm like, so I'm mad. So I'm like, I gotta eat these now. I'm like, so like after I even called my mom. Like, hey, can I DoorDash something? She's like, boy, you feel like them chicken nuggets? I'm like, all right. So like, I go downstairs. I warm up the chicken nuggets. And they were good. KFC lucky they was good. They lucky because if they wasn't, I would have went up there. Caused some chaos. I would have as Hispanics say, go loco. So I was, but they lucky they was good though. KFC to me they can't disappoint. They can't disappoint. So I was livid, but after that I calmed down. We good now. We good now. Also, I was mad at black people that day, that entire day, that whole day. It was just I was just mad at the entire African American community. Like, don't get me wrong, I love our culture, I love the people, but that day I was just like, just anyway. Oh, I just thought of something. Also, this is mainly for Jasmine. I remember yesterday, my mom. I remember my mom. She was like, "Oh, I saw your episode today." I was like, well, "Why'd you call me a uncivilized black?" I was like, no, I didn't mean it like that, Mom. No, it was because I said she listened to King Von. Cause that's uncivilized black people be. I didn't mean it like that. It was just, and then she told me, just been dying. She told me that she only listens. Oh, she told me that she only listens to one King Von song, which I'm like, oh, okay, cause I'm thinking she listened to King Von all the time. It was just one song. She does like Moneybagg Yo. And she does like Moneybagg Yo, so I was like, oh, okay, my fault. I was laughing the whole time. So I was like, oh wait, my fault. Oh, and she was mad at Jasmine because you called her six light skin Shack. She was like, tell Jasmine I'm gonna get her. I was like, wait. I was like, okay. Oh, that was funny. I was dying. She said picked which eye. I was like, no. But that was funny. That was funny. I was dying that whole time. That happened last night too. Um yeah. And then what else happened? Oh, there was a spider in my house cuz I remember I was talking to myself in my living room. Yeah, because I do that. Don't judge me. I was doing that, and I remember I went up to my dog, and I decided to give my dog a kiss on the forehead. I was like, I love you, Tiger. And don't judge me. So I was playing with my dog, and all of a sudden he started looking up. I'm like, what are you looking up at? I see a spider on the ceiling. It wasn't big. It's like this. I'm like, oh nah, oh nah, again, oh nah. Like I don't mess with spiders. They're my. I'm arachnophobic, and so I was gonna get a shoe. So I'm like, hey, let me get my shoe. I was gonna use Mom's or Josh's shoe, cause I don't know. I probably should have because they were the closest one. But I was gonna get one of my shoes upstairs. Tell me why I come back downstairs. That boy gone. Poof. He gone. He nowhere to be seen. He skedaddled. He I don't know why. I don't know where he went in the house. Hopefully he left it, but I don't think he did. But Spider, if you see this, get out of my house. I will come find you. I will come find you and I will deal with you. So yeah, but that's it for this episode. I'm glad you came through. Listen to me yap about whatever, and I hope also check out last week's episode. So I hope you like this one, and hopefully I see you again. If not, I'm gonna mess up your KFC order so you could experience what I went through. So yeah, goodbye, y'all. I love y'all. I'm gonna sneak into your room at night.